Hello, my name is Cheryl Williams, and I serve as the secretary for NAMI Chattanooga. I've been involved with NAMI for probably 12 years now, and what brought me to NAMI was that I had a loved one with a serious and persistent mental illness, and when he first received a diagnosis, it just kind of rocked our world and rocked our family's world. And my husband and I, at that time, we were married over 30 years, and we were just not on the same page. So we had read the Savannah Morning News, and there was a NAMI Family to Family advertisement there. And so we said, this is the class for us. So we drove 90 miles for 12 weeks, at that 12 weeks actually at that time, to attend the Family to Family class. As Kathy spoke earlier, Family to Family is it's an evidence-based class. It's a wonderful class. It saved our marriage in that it taught us how we were not on the same page with not only understanding our son's illness, but also not on the same page in how to take care of ourselves. And that's what I found with NAMI. You heard me say that it was NAMI Savannah. We were living in Vidalia, in Vidalia, Georgia, where the onions grow, and we took that class in Savannah, Georgia. And then after I took NAMI Family to Family, I had so much passion and respect for that, because just when I needed resources the most to learn about my son's serious and persistent mental illness, I discovered that there were very little, no resources. And to even talk about my son's mental health diagnosis with somebody in the community, it was taboo. Nobody wanted to talk about it, like Kathy said, that it's a no casserole illness, and that especially when you have a serious and persistent diagnosis, people tend to kind of shy away because it's understanding. So that's what NAMI Family to Family brought to me, was understanding. So I went to get trained in Atlanta, and then I joined the NAMI Georgia board, and also worked with some wonderful folks there, and how to educate, how to support and advocate for not only ourselves, but our loved ones that have a serious and persistent mental illness. At that time, I was a counselor at the high school, and I'll never forget when we received a discharge paperwork from the psychiatric hospital from a student. It looked different because I saw one that my son had. And then I said, oh my goodness, this student needs some extra support, because I knew what kind of support my son needed. But I could imagine having a child that had a serious mental illness or some mental issues in school. So that's when I learned about NAMI Basics. And NAMI Basics is for caregivers and parents of children and adolescents who are experiencing mental health issues, mental disorders. And you can now do it. I went to go get trained to teach it, but you can now do it online, just as you can do our Family to Family class online through Zoom. The NAMI Basics is set up a little bit different in that it's a very structured class, but it's a great class. In fact, NAMI National just received a letter the other day that said that NAMI Basics, or Basics on Demand, has received lots of accolades and awards, national awards, to help, again, parents of children and adolescents to kind of understand, like Kathy had mentioned before, that it's not your fault, and that you are not alone. And you'll hear this quite often with us, our NAMI folks, and that you're not alone in this. You have somebody that cares and understands. And then my son was a Marine, so through the Dublin VA, I went to speak to somebody, and there was the NAMI Homefront that also helps families and caregivers to learn how to navigate through the VA and that system, to not only help you, but to help your loved one. But I can't say enough positive things and wonderful things about NAMI, be it NAMI Georgia, NAMI Tennessee, NAMI Chattanooga. You will find a family there, a family that is loving, a family that understands and supports, and also to help you be an advocate, because that's what I've learned, to be an advocate for my son, to help him get to where he needs to be, because he deserves better. And sometimes it feels like you're the only one advocating for him, but I know that I'm not, because I have my NAMI family and friends there with me. So I so appreciate the time that you guys have allowed us to come and speak about NAMI Chattanooga. I heard Kathy say earlier, you'll never find a more passionate group, because it's time to start talking about mental health and mental illness, and it's okay, and it'll be okay.